and we're going to continue to move in a much more professional conduct than we've seen in some of the last sessions.
Do you think you can work with Tim Jones and Steve Tilley? What kind of relationship do you have with them?
I actually have a very good relationship with them. We obviously will get out on the floor and we will fight and we will have discussions and we will have very spirited debates and we will fight over issues where we disagree. But the main thing is that, one, we know that when we step off of that floor, we can go back and actually rationally discuss how these things work and how they don't work and where stopping points are for each of us on certain issues, and try to work within those confines and those types of realities to move forward and see what we can do to make sure that the state is in good shape.
How unified is the Democratic caucus?
I haven't seen us more unified in decision-making process than we were today. And if you want to call it a bunker mentality or whatever you would like to say, we know that we have a lot of work to do. We know that we have to be concentrated on making sure that we move and do the rowing with one oar and making sure that we are all on the same page and it is all moving forward in the same direction. And that is the number one goal of any leader, is to try to keep the caucus in that. And I see my job is no different.
So, you're 3 seats away from being in a veto-proof majority. Maybe this question was already asked. Does Governor Nixon have any say over the legislative agenda anymore? Obviously, he can withhold things from the budget, but if he wants to introduce something, is it just going to have to parrot either a Republican or very general Democratic idea from now on?
I don't think so. I think Governor Nixon has been very good at working with making sure that everybody on both sides understands what his vision is and what he's trying to do. And he's operated inside a minority Democratic caucus anyway. Mm-hmm. And so ideas becoming actual debate and actually getting passed, I don't think that that's going to be a big issue right now.
Obviously, the Democrats have been in the minority, but do you see that does it make a difference to be 8 seats in the minority versus a significantly
absolutely.
larger? Yeah.
Yes, I mean it does make a difference, and obviously your negotiating power, and if they can't hold 10 votes, it's not going to necessarily matter now. But the fact of the matter is that I think that right now we have to focus as a body on making sure that we do everything we can to make citizens' lives better, and that's going to largely make sure that we create jobs, create a better economic climate in the state, make sure we have quality education, and we deal with the budget.